Good morning, and again, I'm Sergeant Nelson from the ROTC program here at Enid High, and today I wanted to talk to you just a brief second about why we put our hand over our heart when we do the Pledge of Allegiance, or why I put my hand over my heart. One of the hardest things for a lot of men and women that have served overseas in the military to do is to come back after they had lost a brother and sister in arms. And the reason it's so hard is because they feel like they're leaving that person behind. And as a military person, we're trained never leave anyone behind. But the truth is, after talking it over with people, we begin to realize that we never actually leave them behind, that we honor them by remembering them. And we bring them back in our minds, and most importantly, we bring them back in our hearts. So when I stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance, I put my hand over my heart, and it reminds me of the men and women that have served this great country and given their life for what we believe in. So if you would, please stand with me, put your cell phones down, and do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Ryan Costello again from the Student Council here at EHS. A quick reminder, we are still accepting applications through Friday of this week. And if you want to be an officer and you want to be a candidate for an officer position, one of our 8 will be accepting those applications through Tuesday, September 1st of next week. Today's Great Expectations value and word of the week are tenacity, which means never giving up, always staying persistent. And the word of the week is verbose, which means an overabundance of words or speech. Now, it takes a bit of a stretch to connect these two together, but allow me to give it a try. Oftentimes, we have goals. Hopefully we all do, right? But an overabundance of speech about those goals, just telling yourself you'll do this, telling others that you'll do this. Oh, I'm going to get myself caught up in my classes this week. Mr. Costello is going to lose his quarantine 19 this next couple of months. Talking about it to yourself and others is a great way to start. But it becomes an overabundance if there's never any action. So the relationship between verbose and tenacious, or verbose and tenacity, is that action speaks louder than words, right? So if you're too verbose about your goals, you may never ever end up trying. What's important is that you have that tenacity, that persistence, where you actually start trying toward those goals. And then once you do start trying, you never ever give up. So, folks, if you ever feel like giving up on your goals, remember to stay tenacious. Lean on your teachers and your classmates to push you forward, perhaps with a verbose amount of words to do so. But always, actions speak louder than words. Always be tenacious. Never give up, Patience and Plainsmen. Thanks.
Okay. Good morning, Enid Plainsmen and Pacers. I'm excited to let you know about our upcoming game against Putnam City this week, Friday at 7 o'clock. Just so you have a good idea of how hard the guys have been working during the summer, they've been getting up Monday through Thursday, 8 o'clock, putting in 2.5 hours of hard work for this upcoming football season. The Plainsmen have a tremendous amount to prove. They've gotten better in the weight room. They've gotten better on the field. And the last thing is that they need support from you guys this upcoming first game to go out and be victorious to start off the 2020 season. I want to take the time to inform you about the Plainsman Creed. The Plainsman Pacer Creed, live the creed. I believe in Enid High School, her traditions and ideals. I believe in her honesty in everyday tasks and in faithfulness in duty. I believe in joy that comes from worthwhile fun, generous camaraderie. I believe in loyal service to my school. I believe in modesty in victory and in incomparable spirit in defeat. I believe in keeping faith with my neighbor, my father and mother, my country, and my God. That's something that we stand by as a Plainsman football program. We represent the town of Enid, as well as the administration of Enid Public Schools, and are excited and need your support Friday against Putnam City Pirates. Thank you.
Hello again, Enid High School. I'm Mrs. Watts, your ICAP coordinator. I hope that you had an amazing experience last week in your Vision Seekers class, and I hope that you actually saw the tremendous value in what we're going to be doing with this course. I heard some great things from both students and teachers about how the motivational video that we watched really sparked some conversations. Some teachers got to share their experience and their journey in becoming educators. I want to really stress that not everyone's path looks the same. A lot of the teachers here graduated from college in 4 years, became educators right away. I took 8 years to get my college degree. Bachelor's degree, like I said, is supposed to take 4. But everyone's path is different. I needed that 8 years to find myself, to learn to love myself, to learn to love others, and to learn to treat people appropriately so that I could be the best educator that I can be. That being said, this week we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to take care of some housekeeping. And what I mean by that is there are going to be kids in your classes that have transferred from another school that have never been in OK College Start before. There are going to be kids in your classes that have been at another school that have been in OK College Start. And what we need to do with them is link them up with Enid High School. There's going to be kids in your class that have been in OK College Start and don't remember how to log in. And then there are going to be those kiddos that can get right in and get going. But I've created a presentation. It's in Google Slides. Your teacher has the link. You guys are going to go through that. And within that Google Slides presentation, there are different Loom videos to walk you through each of the processes as far as kids needing just to link to Enid High, kids needing to create an account from scratch, all of those kinds of things. But before we get going on that, I want to talk to you about the fact that it's called okcollegestart.org. That's the website we're going to be using, the software that we use. But it's not just for college-bound kiddos. Not everyone's going to college, and honestly, that's amazing. Not everyone needs to go to college. There are plenty of programs at Autry Technology Center where you can make a lot more money and do something that you're passionate about. So why not go that route? But I do think it's important to talk about the fact that everyone needs to be pursuing some kind of post-secondary education. Post-secondary means after high school. And that, whether that be at Autry, whether that be taking some random class and earning your certification in something, whatever that is, you need to be pursuing something and have a plan for that. The reason for that is by 2028, the projections show that 69% of the jobs, new jobs in Oklahoma alone, are going to require some kind of certification or some kind of post-secondary degree, some kind of degree from college. So it's important to plan for all of that. Now is the time to start thinking about that. Now is the time to start researching certification programs. And to kind of tie last week's video into this, now is the time to do the hard things so that you can have an easier life. During this slideshow, please be respectful of your classmates, your teachers, and yourself. We're just really trying to get everybody into OK College Start this week. And then last but not least, I want to remind you to be tenacious in your pursuit of your passions and your purpose. You're capable of great things, Pacers and Plainsmen. Have a good day.